Oh, there we go. Alright, we have visuals. Uh, Background sound. Hello, hello, I am known as Tuxedo Gino. I'm currently in a different time zone, at least for today. Um, Welcome Spike, welcome Billy, and welcome... Who else is in here? It doesn't matter. Welcome everyone. Um, for no reason in particular, I've decided to do an art stream. You know what? I'm gonna try like a different time because I got some free time and amazing opportunity popped up, but I'm not sure if it's gonna go well at the very least. But we'll see how it goes. I don't have anything planned or anything fancy in planned, or I think huh? I didn't plan anything fancy. All right, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's all over. You decided to do an art stream, guys. I mean, we're so bad. God damn it. But yes, we'll see how it goes. Uh, oh, yeah. Read one how this is gonna go. Today's art stream is just me gonna make a reference sheet of you guys. And you guys look like this. But this isn't much of a reference sheet to go off of, so I'm gonna make it proper. Kinda like this. A little bit more detail, a little bit more finish. What? Oh, uh, God damn it. Um, Tom Guzzling Beast is now following you. Oh, thank you for the follow, and I hope you enjoy your stay. No, I just started. I already got a follow. No, it's oh, I see. That's why you wanted to follow. But fair enough, fair enough. I really want to make more emotes for followers only. Like a lot of the emotes that I have is just for subscribers, but I might have to transfer some of them over followers. So subscription isn't necessary then. And so I'm gonna use my reference sheet as a ref to, I don't know, like something uh, that kind of represents you guys. What do I even do? I have nothing. I have no plan. No plan of attack. Just gonna start going in. Call this my main. Blue red color. So how is everyone doing? Don't tell everyone no. Oh no. You start with a front view. Something. Nauseous, lightheaded, dizzy. Oh no! I hope you're doing well. You get well soon in that case. Right, I'm not gonna be honest. I went to the bathroom, but I think it's because I still have the pre-stream jitters. It's like you kind of anticipate a very long something. Your body is kind of like expelling all bodily wastes all of a sudden, and you're ready to go. Weather usually above 30 degrees Celsius, and a lot of changes between rain and such. Yeah, there's a lot of like meteorological phenomena, like regular weather. Now I think about it, kind of looks like the one of the angels from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Let me see if I can find it. Make a compare. It might be, but it causes my stomach to go nervous and my head to implode. Yeah, I feel ya. which angel? They have Pechiel. Yes, there we go. Yeah, this is you guys. Put it on screen. I never made that connection up until now, but the resemblance is basically the same. Yeah, no, it's literally the same. Because I guess it's such a strong character design overall. Very lanky, tall, and a bird skull as a face. How do we? This all the way back again. I think I only made that connection because I see these silhouettes and then think, huh, this looks eerily familiar. Still don't know how to do the legs. Wi-Fi's being dumb again, doesn't want to work. It's alright, Billy. You can lurk if you want, but if anything else, you can rewatch the VOD later. I think I remember something about some people streaming through Wi-Fi, which is crazy to think about. But hey, if it works out somehow. Kind words all around. By streamers. Kind of abnormal in a way. Like, they don't have the means to stream through, like, Ethernet cable, but they want to stream anyway. So, like, defying the situation at hand. That makes sense. And this one, a little bit small, kind of fits on. I wonder how many people will show up, because this is not an usual time for me to stream, but I'm just very curious. I think I have a lot of play. Explain to me. Time. I don't. The cables are cheap. Yeah. I guess in that case they might be stubborn, or they're, maybe they're institutionalized into thinking that Wi-Fi is the only way. Because I can get that. You got used to something for so long that you cannot imagine it being something else. Not sure if I use the word institutionalized. The idea is that you're just used to your current situation. Actually, do you want me to come over to connect the stuff? Yeah, I see. I know exactly what type of person you're referring to, and to be honest, I am that type of person. Like, I'm just... I am the kind of person that let people do the technical stuff. But over time, I eventually learned to kind of do it myself with varying degrees of success. Wait, hang on, maybe I should make an offset for you. The dope artist detected. Yo, Baka, welcome. How's it going? This is actually kind of interesting to see who might show up because I'm streaming in a very different time. Just gonna go to a different time zone. Maybe I'll stream at 6 in the morning to see who else will pop up. Then I'll get people from the different, the other side of the hemisphere. This is a pretty solid base. Bar. Over to the hips. Let me try something first. Because I noticed that the thing didn't pop up.
Not.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's you guys. Oh, I used to redeem myself. Can't believe what. I've been in. Like, I could make it completely symmetrical. I think I'm gonna more for like this kind of style. Like, it's not completely symmetrical. Remind me to force some art down Ox's throat and DM Slade and do not pay him to do something for. As much as I'd love to. Not sure if I have the time to do that, but yeah, sure. If it's like a. Actually, I'm not gonna say it out loud. I don't want everyone just DM me for such. Yo, Sin! Welcome, welcome. How's it going? And yes, I am winning. At least, I think I am. Ah, well, no matter which time zone I'm in, I'm always gonna get shot, huh? Chewbacca. I like the story you made with the Rexes, by the way. Funny. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you liked it. It's actually kind of difficult, but I'm thinking of doing it again, but with different people. Holy shit, this looks weird. Then again, I have 6 grenades. Can't believe it. No, I'm not dead yet. Just the bullet just grazed the screen. Just ricochet off of it. Back to the bird. I can use this as a like soft background. Doesn't bleed my app. The rest of the. You guys are huge. Oh wait, maybe I should like move it like this. So there's a very particular reason why I want the body move slightly towards the left of the screen. Excuse me. As Donkey would say, gun down in the streets like the degenerate you are. Not a degenerate. But yes, the reason why I built the body a little bit to the left is because these two things, the Maho Ops logos, they if you're on a military uniform, usually the patch on the left side means that this is the unit that you're currently on. But if it's on the right side, it means that's the unit that you're previously on. So I'm gonna do all these things on the left side. I'm gonna use the same shade of gray on this. Wait, but if it's tilted slightly left, so do the head is a little bit like this, a little bit. It looks weird, but bear with me. Wait, huh? No, I just pressed the wrong button. No, I don't want that brush. Let me change it back to the. Okay, there it is. But now I have to change the brush settings again. Turn this on. Toggle these two. That works fine. Bertman. Yo, Albert. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Facing one. Perfect. I'm gonna do the same for this thing. Brush settings has hard round. Perfect. Facing 1%. That's it. finally making a reference sheet for you. A long time coming. Perspective is a bit better. Now the head is kind of like... No, this... It's... I remember how I came up with the design. For a while, I always wanted to have a mascot. And the one thing that really inspired me to like give you guys a huge size is is that banner that I saw of Crony and her cronies, strangely enough. And it looks so cool. Hang on, let me look it up real quick. Crony cronies? He was playing Google this. Alright, I think I found it. Okay, let me put it up. And it looks like... Oh, geez, that's huge. This looks so cool. Look at this. And her mascot looks also very cool. Like this very like clock face humanoid thing. Like I love character designs that's just literally an object for a head. And man, this looks amazing. Like this really inspired me. It's gonna like make my own mascot, and this is what I came up with. Not entirely original, because it's all. But you guys are also based off of this thing by Aaron Bradley. Like I know him as Fight Punch. He reminds me of those robots from Dishonored 23. I mean 2. Ah, I gotta look that up. Oh wait, there's the name. Yeah, Darren Bartley Fight Punch. Yeah. Clockwork Soldier. Like look it up. Yeah, I can see that. Like, this is the first image that I see. Yeah, I could totally see it. But mine is modern and more robust. Silly looking. Hang on. Yeah. And I put a dedicated nut button on your chest because you guys love it so much.
Nut.
Oh, that's well. There you go. Thanks, Al. Now I gotta redraw the entire. Make sure it. Actually, I might as well just use this one, but I kind of want to borrow it. Let me check. How big is this? Okay, so this thing is already really big, so I might as well just scale it up a little bit. Did you end up finding the TTS? I didn't, but I think I'm just gonna... I have my ways. Like maybe I can do a post-processing trick on the deck talk. You guys are familiar with Moonbase Alpha, because the voice or the TTS that they use for Moonbase Alpha is deck talk. DEC talk. A bit larger. Over 55? This. Actually, no, let's keep it. Moonbase Alpha, the TTS. Yeah, that's the one that everyone knows. I really want to do an a Moonbase Alpha stream at some point in the future. Like it seems a fun game to stream with a couple of friends. And it's free. The thing that is, I don't think it's made by NASA, but like endorsed by it or something. But it's free. You can just download it. Did I move this up? I'm very tempted to put on the Moonbase Alpha video background, but I don't want to get into trouble. Actually, I don't think I'll get into trouble if I put the audio in the background. Yeah, better safe than sorry. I should make sure. A little bit hunched over. You have to straighten your back a little. So this is. I'm not sure if this is an effective way to do art, but this is what I'm used to. Yeah, all right. Might have to add another. Oh god, no, don't do that. 20. Sure, 20. Want to make sure there's plenty of room for the little feet. Iconic. Yeah. Does this look alright? Kinda. I changed the audio settings again. I just can't help but fiddle around with it too much because I'm not happy with how background music is relatively quiet. But if I turn it up too much, then I can't hear myself think. So I'm trying to find that sweet spot in the audio settings to make sure it sounds alright for you guys, but it's not too loud for me to like think. It just shut down whenever there's like, how do I say, like when someone else is talking, I can't really talk over them. My voice is a little bit on the quiet side if I'm being honest about it. It's whatever. I'm trying to like be more vocal, like have myself more known, at least in conversations. There is a gun that makes people stop talking. All hear me out in this one. Yes, all guns do that. It makes sure that everyone stops talking. But this gun, um, how it works is it repeats back whatever you're saying. Like if you point it at someone and someone starts shouting at you, whatever, it repeats. It kind of repeats back of um what the person is saying, so it automatically shuts them up. Or I thought at first, and maybe this is the correct answer, is that it records the audio and then play it back out loud on a speaker. Because if people are repeating what you're saying, then they're automatically shutting up because it's annoying as hell, or it's disorientating a little bit. But maybe the gun works in such a way that it, how do the wavelengths is going to match and when those wavelengths match, then it cancels the sound to make it. I guess it kind of like a noise canceling gun. But I'm not sure if it works like that, because I've only read about it briefly, but I don't know if it's true at all. Would be cool. I have a gun that makes people shut up. Yeah, all guns do that. Also, I ate something really spicy. Eating spicy food might help, like clearing the nostrils, so your nose isn't stuffed. But I don't know. Maybe it's something else that made my itchy. Alright, this kinda looks alright. Not quite. I think I might as well just continue off of this. Then nah, you know what? No, I'm gonna stick to my. This is like water view, and this is like another more frontal view. But I really don't want it changing stuff. Looks like a lot the mix of an angel and a Star Wars thing. I don't know what the name of. I think I kind of know what you're referencing of. I don't know the name, or maybe I'm thinking of something else completely different. I think it's a really strong character design. If I'm, it's I don't know. There's something about it that really speaks to me. The thing that says Roger. Oh, the droids. I think they're just called droids. Or maybe they probably have a very specific name. Never liked Ed or what Star Wars that was. I like Star Wars, but I don't like the direction it's heading. But I still like it, so yeah. Might be. They're droids. Hang on, let me look it up. Yeah, no, they're called. It's like not a really. Oh god, that's cute. I've always thought they look kind of goofy, silly. Like they're trying really hard, but just they're pushovers. B1 series battle droid. Ah, yo, Roland, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Hang on, I gotta notice a little. Give me a sec. I'm gonna mute myself for a bit so you guys don't hear the slump on them. Alright, I'm back. Hello everyone, hello. Let's move the droids. Make a stronger, better droid. Yeah. Actually, let me move the mic a little bit. Okay. Here we go. Better, faster, stronger. I'd love to put that song up, but I don't think I'll get away with it. Not this time. Wait, hang on, let me. Alright, there we go. Ah, nothing like relaxing on a. Whoa! Jeez. Thank you, Spike, for healing me. I completely forgot that I had that sound redeem. I mean, not a lot of people see it or use it, so eh. Mord jump scare. Man, I've never played a Mord before, but I've watched a complete playthrough of it, and yeah, that game looks amazing. Might play it, but okay, I need to straighten up the pad. Oh, okay, there we go. Select this again because I have to. There you go. Yeah, that looks alright. I have to put in the nut button. I'm starting with like shapes and slowly branch out to more and more detail. Usually do. Like this. Looks more that your guys are standing upright. The silly bird. Yeah. Actually, then like close enough. I'm using the market to make sure make sure that everything is all right. About the same size. About the same. Helps with the non-orthographic view. Oh, you know what? It could be like hay fever, because it's that time of year again. I'll live. Hay fever sucks. I think the best way to cure it is to go outside more often. But I have the window open, so all the hay or whatever pollen can go inside my room. I have to dust my room, not gonna lie. You better do that. Like, at least clean your room once a week if you can. Actually, in Japan, every new year, they have the spring cleaning thing going on. So once the new year starts, they do a complete overhaul with like cleaning up literally everything. I have to like kind of do that myself. Like one time I planned a whole day just to clean up my room because sometimes it's just gotta clean up the room. Like your room is kind of like a physical manifestations of your like your inner workings of your mind. It's clean, you can think clearer, but if it's a mess, then you have too much to worry about. At least that's how I feel about what it means, but maybe I'm just talking nonsense. Completely convinced. Alright, maybe I should move the head a little bit more forward anyway. If I do it like this, then I at least can show other part. Gives a better sense of depth, I think. Maybe I should do it even more. Size of it. Okay. move the a little bit. Okay, that kind of looks alright. Make sure you guys are straightening your backs. Difficult. But now it kind of looks like I need to do that. Yeah, there we go. Yes, okay. This is more like it. Yeah, gotta get that posture right. Exactly. The tricky part is your arms, because they're very flexible and can extend to like 3 times its size. Feel screw bite scream for 2 hours so I could prepare myself mentally. I see. Also your stream. Yo, thank you for lurking. And if you gotta leave or whatever, that's also fine. But yeah, thank you for dropping by, Spike. There is no lurk command, but yeah, thank you for trying anyway. Take care, man. Calling from Gino. Yeah, I'm already here, but yeah, thank you for notifying me. The redeem is so useless, but that's why it's also very cheap. You can just call me, but even though I'm already here. Maybe we should add a bunch of other useless, but I can't think of anything. Yeah, thank you, Billy. Thank you. Gotten into the habit of checking my posture since I've been told I tend to slouch a lot. Me too. That's why every time someone redeems the stretch redeem, you hear an audible pop into the mic, or usually you hear an audible pop, and that is just the sound of my back just popping back into place. Yeah, for real. I guess gonna go and do the same. Start from select this bit accordingly. Plus, don't want to walk around looking like a spindly goblin. Yeah, same. Sometimes, alright. At work, there are a couple of, older people. Like, a year or two before retirement, kind of folks. Very nice people. Not typically boomers. Not, um, not always at least, but they're very friendly people. The ones that I know at work. And some of them, yeah, they slouch a lot. Like, and when I see them walking around, I immediately remind myself, oh right, I gotta like straighten up my back to avoid looking like that guy. It sounds mean, but I mean he's doing alright. But it's kind of like I don't want to look like that, so I try to slouch less if I can. I remember this of the milk commercial. How did it go? Because it was like a couple of kids. They say, "I don't want to drink milk. Milk's for losers." The neighbor, old man Jenkins, he never drank a drop of milk in his entire life, and it's like this old dude trying to pick up something, and then both of his arms just pop off. And he casually says, "Oh dear," and the kids scream and started chugging milk like no tomorrow. I was meant to get... Yeah, exactly, Billy. Always take care of yourself. I've seen some photos of myself, I'm like, bro, why do I stand... Yes, exactly. Oh, God, that reminds me, and... I don't know when it was, like, um... You know the school plays that like some schools do, right? I don't know what grade it was, but I also had to do a school play. I think it was during Christmas or maybe not. I don't remember. And they record it, you know, like they film it on a classic video camera. And when I rewatched the footage, I realized, oh my god, I really slouched. And then I started to be more aware of me slouching. Speaking of which, there you go. I stretch a little bit. I could be wearing a nice suit and I look good, but because I'm slouching, I look awful. Yeah, it's an awful habit, and I really want to get rid of the slouching habit. A friend of mine was also aware of him slouching so much, so he did some anti-slouching exercises. Slouch when sitting. Now you slouch when you sit down for too long, and then you automatically rest into place, like I did. Um, the friend of mine had a exercise that whenever he's slouching, I'm gonna visualize it with the little bird here. He does this with his shoulders, like visualize it with an arrow. Okay, huh? Okay, so the shoulders kind of rotate like this. This one as well. And then with his head, he's going to move his head upward and then slowly lower his head down. That makes sense. Like it's easier if I can like visualize it in front of a camera, but there's probably some footage online that you can use. Ooh, yeah. I'm not sure if it helps. It helped for him, but for me, it also kind of helped. Or at least it helps me, like, try to slouch less, like, putting my back into... Oh, that looks right. Kinda. Looks like I need to enlarge the... He brings everything back and then slowly reaches his head or something. Yeah, kinda like that. Actually, let me Google that while we're on the topic of slouching. Slouching. Nice. Oh, here we go. Accept. What are the benefits of better? Yeah, I know. Step 1. You might not pay much attention to how you stand, but it can make a big difference to your posture. And with good posture, keep these tips in mind. 1. Stand straight and tall with your shoulders relaxed and pulled back slightly. Think of an invisible piece of string gently pulling your head towards the ceiling. Stand with your feet approximately shoulder width apart, with your weight mostly on the balls of your feet. Oh. Keep your knees bent slightly. Tuck in your stomach. Keep your head level, not bent forward, with your ears over your shoulders. Shift your weight from your toes to your heel, or from one foot to the other if you have to stand in one place for a long time. That's just step 1. Then there's sit correctly, then there's move around, and step 4, wall slide. Child's pose. Jeez, this is pretty in-depth. Alright, I gotta do some research. I kind of just stretch my back and straighten my head. It should be fine as well. Ever fall asleep on a floor? No, I cannot say that I have. Floor isn't really a good place to sleep because the floors are usually cold. Unless you have floor heaters, then nice and warm. I had a relative of mine that passed out and when they came to, I urged them to like stand up. Even though they're very tired and sleepy. Sleeping on the floor isn't healthy at all. So when we went to the doctor to like check on like lasting damages or anything, um, the doctor mentioned that laying down on the floor for too long isn't healthy at all. So it's a good thing that I urged my relative to like get off the floor as soon as possible. Very particular. Yeah, me too, kinda. Like it's weird to, right? Sometimes, before I installed my my AC, I um, whenever I sleep, I prefer to have what do I even say? I'm trying to come up with the word. Right, I prefer to be partially covered by a blanket, and that that, that that's the really stumbling over my words. That's the best body temperature that I can have. Kind of distracted as well with the itchiness of my trying to my focus. But every time I'm streaming art or anything else, I always come up with weird health advice that may or may not be legitimate. Your last time was about tinnitus, I think even. But I really think that there is a treatment to tinnitus. Save for me with the blankets. Yeah, exactly. Very difficult to regulate your body temperature, especially when you're asleep. So you kind of want that perfect balance between warm and cool. Close in. What do you sleep better with a blanket? Fall asleep fast. Yes, unless it's very warm, then I don't fall asleep at all. And some points, in very hot summers, before I installed a working air conditioning in my room, um, I used to sleep. I used to take a shower without drying off, and then just go to sleep like that, like still dripping with water, and then I would be just dry in about 10 minutes or so, like completely dry, because my room is kind of high up in a house, and I mean bunker, because all the heat goes upwards, and my room just collects all that heat into one place. So it's like an oven. Like I'm being baked, well done in there. Well, not anymore, luckily enough. At least I got a great tolerance for heat. Still sucks, but you still have to hydrate as often, even if you're like boiled Chino. Yeah, I am hard boiled. Fuck Chino. Ah, thank you, Billy. Baking or boiling until I'm well done. I think there's a type of yakiniku steak that you can do that. Like it's sort of raw, but if you put it in boiling water or something, then it becomes well done. Oh, my nose is really. Jeez, excuse me, guys. All right, so I hope I don't accidentally make the price of Factino higher. You want it higher? All right, can do. Let's see. Contents. View rewards. There you go. There it is. Right, it is now this much. Thanks, Billy. Don't worry, I'll turn it back down soon enough. I mean, if you really want to make it then expensive, then all right, can do. Right, let's see. 450. Yeah, thank you. And there you go. um, I'm trying to think of other redeems that I can add to. I have a couple in making. By the way, I won't show the draft yet, but I think I've posted something on Twitter, so you guys get an idea of what it could be. But that's only like 10% of the whole thing. It's a lot of work, so I don't think I'll be able to finish it this month. By the way, this month I'm not gonna stream as much. Like today I saw an opportunity and wanted to use it. And I'll I'll let you guys know what it gives you and Cilia. That requires a little bit more setup. Like it has to be useless, like completely useless and optional, but also really easy to implement. I mean, yeah, putting a head on me is really easy to implement, but I don't want to mess around with OBS layers too much. Thing is, when I switch over to PC from laptop, I have to redo all the OBS stuff. But apparently, you can import your um previous OBS settings into a new system. Not sure how to do that, but I might have to look into that. I think that's why a lot of people want to automate these kind of things. Like if it's a redeem, then they want it to be automated in some. Just fair enough. They don't have to like fill around with OBS while streaming at the same time. Like tricky part. Like I'm probably shouldn't. Oh god, what did I do? Let's make a. Oh, yeah, I've always wondered about that because I know some streamers do them manually. I guess they just do it manually. Like, some streamers have like really amazing, and I just don't know how they do that. But I think most of them use Tits, Twitch integrated throwing system. And I was thinking of using Tits as well, but I've also noticed that some of streamers that use it say it's very janky or it doesn't work properly. Sometimes. At least if you want really something specific being thrown at you or whatever. Yeah, that looks right. I might get Tits as well. Actually, I already have stream avatars because I saw like a couple of streamers having a little bunch of people like walking around the bottom. And that's also the reason why I wanted to start a reference art stream of you guys, so I can make like little birds like walking around at the bottom of the screen and just play games with you. But I think that's the project for another time. But it's on discount, so I might as well get it. Tiny birds? Little birds? Tiny birds? Like, it's the same. But yeah. We're gonna have to move over to the lower body. Yeah, you guys look awesome. Oh, wait. Alright, I'm waiting. Sorry. Sorry for what?
Nut.
Nut. Oh, you meant to say tiny nuts. Of the sleepy. Billy, for the last time, if you're sleepy, you go sleep, man. You don't have to announce it if you're sleepy all the time. I mean, you're not obligated to stick around for too long. Like, if you have places to be or things to do or whatever, then yeah, feel free to leave and take care of business and take care of yourself. You said it yourself, Billy. Take care of your health. So being sleepy all the time isn't healthy. So you gotta take a nap or whatever. Hey, yeah, that looks alright. I noticed that I changed the patterns of let me yeah. I changed the classic stripes into uh what you get guys have right now, like these I don't know what to call it, like just a simple line, and it feels more natural in comparison. It's a little bit aerials. Yeah. There we talk. Yes, exactly. Oh, you don't know yet. You guys are tall, like very tall. Let me walk. All right, here you go, Billy. Where it, there it is. This one's for you, Billy. Bonk. Yeah, it looks like I'm hitting myself, but I'm hitting you, Billy. There you go. Put this at ready. Hey, there you go. Wanted to show this. Yeah, that's how tall you guys are in comparison to a regular sized human being. Oh wait, maybe I should add the thing on the side. All right, yeah, I can do that. A little bit small, just a little bit more pronounced. Then I have to shrink down this part as it's all about getting the shape right. Which is also why I like Yoji Shinkawa's artwork or concept art. Because Yoji Shinkawa is very like sketch-like or a very concept stage, and he communicates so much with just like a few brushstrokes, or a lot of brushstrokes. But I just like the look of it. This part has to be shrunk down as a little bit for the little bird. Like you see these lines whenever I cut something out, so I just do it like this. You hide what's called the hide the fragments. There you go. No, this looks awful. I need to make the head a little bit more rounder. Part and extrude it a little bit like huh? And just yeah, that ought to do it. I'm basically just returning the same thing but in a different angle. Maybe I'll even add more details on this one since I've already started it. Only backside reference that I have is just of this, and that's it. Oh dear. What even is this soundtrack? How spooky. Doremi Fantasy, Guardian's Lair. Huh. Weird. Never heard of this. Alright, let's go. I'm actually surprised how many Super Nintendo games I've never heard about there are. There's like a lot of Super Nintendo. Oh no, it isn't. Alright, so it's actually just gray. Yeah, that'll do it. A little bit as well. You guys have like ammo pouches on the sides, but I think I have to change that to be different. The thing is, the weapon you are using is this thing, or at least something that kind of looks like this thing. Is this brick of a gun is the G11. It's very blocky. I like the look of it, but it wouldn't fit inside one of these pouches. So I think there's something else inside them. Or I might have to change the gun a little bit to make it fit whatever is in there in the pouches. I can probably think of some. Probably. Go nuts in the pouch. Sure, you know what? Yeah, I'll accept it. So I'm gonna keep the pouches. Like this. Go to this. Select modify pants by 2 pixels. What has this little border that like emergency nuts? The thing is, for real, I am actually allergic to nuts. It's yeah, that's actually the whole reason why I added nuts in the first place. Also because it's a funny thing to say, nuts. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're up to speed with the genome lore. Right, you know what? Let's take the time to look up references of pouches. I got a couple of left saved for reason in particular. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, look at these pouches. Yeah, I can recreate this. You're not missing much. They're okay at that. Nuts. Yeah. I actually tried peanuts like a long time ago. Like I didn't get a allergic reaction or not a heavily allergic reactions, but I just didn't like the taste. It tasted bad for me. Or maybe that's like a form of allergy when something tastes bad. I tried. I really tried. And no, it's not for me, sadly enough. But it's actually good to hear that I'm actually not missing out on much. I can eat them fine, but they're not my favorite. I've been told that they're good for like with beer and such, but here's the thing: I also don't drink. I don't eat peanuts. I don't drink. I don't certain types of foods. I'm a very picky eater because I can't eat a lot of the things, sadly enough. But I managed to live, and a friend of mine just exclaimed, "How the hell can you live like this?" Well, I don't know. I just do. To me, it became natural to like miss out on certain types of food, or but yeah, it's wait, no, copy paste this to can do like this. Oh, yeah, like this. Downside is I didn't put in the order. Made you repelled by them, allergic to milk and derivatives, and I can't stand the taste of anything made with milk unless it's super passed by something. Interesting. Yeah, that might be it. Else by explain why I don't like. Alright, there is a chocolate spread for specifically made for bread, and it tastes incredible, but it's also nut based. That I can eat just fine, but when it comes to other types of nut, then yeah, no, I can't eat it. Or it tastes fine, but then I get sick later. Like I get this very nauseous feeling of, oh boy, I ate something bad. Then parts of my throat start swelling up. You know, like a classic allergic reaction. Nothing too bad, but it can be dangerous if it's like a lot of them. I can relate to people saying, how do you live like this? Yes, exactly. Gotta take the time to step in someone else's shoes to know what they're going through. I know it sounds cheesy. Gonna be pooch. Pooch. Well, pooch is a bad word to say, but it's just it just means dog. I'm just like, I was born like this, bro. Exactly. We can't help it that we can't stand certain types of food. I remember someone saying once that at some point when you're allergic to a lot of stuff, you might as well just die. And I say, nah, I refuse. Like, refuse to live as long as I can. I won't let some lousy allergy or like us well born with weakness, patience, very specific. But yeah, I won't let my flaws that I'm born with just hold me down. Good for it. There's so much more you can do even with some simple allergies. There are ways. Life finds a way. Boy, it goes again. Excuse me, sir, my nose is running. Look, it goes away. If that joke is the show called Real Monsters when monsters chasing down his nose because it was running. So why make it the end of the world? Exactly. Yeah. Wait. There is a guy that I think he was the last person to use an iron lung, and he lived up until I don't know, like a very old age that I'm sure, and he became a lawyer even while he was in an iron lung. Maybe he's still alive. Hang on, let me look it up. I'm not making this up. Iron lung lawyer. Is it still in an iron lung? Yeah, a guy named Paul Alexander, Dallas attorney, 72, who survived Paulo, lives in iron lung. Is he still alive? That Paul Richard Alexander, born January 10, 1946, like a year after World War II. He's an American lawyer from Dallas and paralytic polo survivor. He is notably one of the last people living in an iron lung after he contracted polio in 1952 at the age of 6. Yeah, no, he's still alive. He is currently 77 years old, according to Wikipedia. See, like this guy, he said, fuck that, I'm just gonna live and become a liar. God dang you. Like, I mean, if he can survive for so long, then yeah, sure, why not? Like, the worst thing that I have is just allergies and I suck at breathing. But I'm still here, I'm still making the most of it. Bro lived all his life that like that and still kicking, yeah. I mean, it sucks that you're kind of reliant on other people because I'm also the same way in that regard. Like I also rely a bit on others to I don't know to stand upright or whatever. Not literally, but you know with the allergies and all the medical issues that I have. It's not extreme, luckily enough. Like I can be self-sufficient, but yeah, it I know it sucks if you're reliant on other people. And my nose. I keep saying that. All right, let me blow my nose. Give me a sec. Sorry. I might have to um wash my face. All right, get it again. Yeah, that is definitely not the best, but still, yeah. But at least you're making the most of it. I mean, that's what anyone would do, right? Like that's if if you've been dealt the wrong set of cards, you just make the most of it. Like, yeah, that's all you really can do. Reminds me of the Boondocks series. Granddad, if you can't do nothing, but there's nothing you can do, what do you do? And Granddad just looks at Riley, like Huey. He looks at him and says, "Do what you can." Do like press something in. And there's nothing you can do, but you can't do nothing. You do what you can. Like I keep thinking about that. Like I haven't seen the episode, but I've seen like the one clip of it, and it just stuck with me. Yeah, exactly. We might say we'd give up, but our nature is to adapt. Like the great Charlie D once said, "Adapt or die, motherfucker." Or something like that. I don't remember the exact words. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wash my face for a little bit. I'm not sure if it's gonna work or help, but at least it's better than just to scratch my nose every 20 seconds. Alright, I want to finish this up real quick before leaving. Alright, I think this is fine. Wait, can I do... I can do go back to the waiting screen. Let's take it. B or B minus 1? Nah, that's 2. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that came out of nowhere. So embarrassed. Alright, I'll be right back. You guys take care. Hazmat. What? Wow. Welcome, welcome. How's it going? Hang on, let me turn on the codec. Ah, there you go. How's it going, man? And yeah, I'm streaming from a different time zone at the moment. Going good. Yeah, that's good to hear. I'm I had to leave for a little bit so I can like wash my face because my nose keep itching for every 20 seconds. It sucks. It's probably just hay fever, but nah, I'll there you go. I'm drawing the my mascots, I'm drawing you guys, Bluebirds. You guys are huge, so I'm trying to capture every little detail as much as I can, and then make the most of it. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys are huge. But nut pouches. Yeah, or something else. You're saying this as a reference. Let me away. I'm gonna keep this. No, don't do that. Oh, this away as well. Yeah, this is where you guys are based off of, but I'm trying to have my own take on it. There you go. Like, I think there's like an Ace Combat battle going on outside. Like I hear jet fighters. There's probably some training, some training stuff going around. Like that usually happens. Like you see military vehicles flying in a couple of places, but it's probably some exercises. Nothing out of the ordinary, I think. Yeah, there you go. Oh, wait, I see. Or this thing is not at the same height, so I might have to lower it. Oh no, they're onto you. Yeah, don't you worry. I'm inside a safe bunker. Wait, that's... Oh, what? Oh, it needs to be higher. There you go. Is that the same height? Kinda, yeah. So this thing needs to... That is weird. Alright, I gotta look at this. Remember one time that... Uh... I think I was on a school trip with someone. Well, like with a bunch of classmates. And then a um jet flew by, and he said, "Oh, it's a insert serial. Oh wait, what's it called? It's a very specific type of jet." And then someone turns around and says, "How do you know that?" Because this country only has one particular type of jet, and I keep thinking about that moment. Like, of course, like there's no way you can look to the sky and recognize the shape of the plane. Um, but yeah, that's actually a smart way of thinking. This. Oh God, what did I do? Okay, there it is. Like I could do full screen. Yeah, sure. Let's keep it at full screen. Oh, but then I can switch over to the other thing again. God damn it! It would suck. Sure no. Oh, I never thought of that. Yeah, me neither. All right, now the nose itchiness is gone, but I'm still kind of like my nose is a bit runny. Wait, huh? Why is it a little bit lower? This? I'm using the marquee tool as a ruler of some sort. This. This black. Okay, so this should be the same for this black. Control U, slide the lighters all the way down, then it's black. There you go. Hey, Has. Yeah, Has is here. No, I'm not gonna say it. I got another name for Has, but I've already done irreparable damage to his like to his name. So I'm not gonna say it anymore. Oh yeah, there I go. But can I? Can't say it. No, Howard, fine. You let me switch to. Okay, there we go. So instead of Icon Has, I was thinking Hazmat, more like ass hat. Damn it. You made me say this, Has. It's not even funny. It's just a stupid. How will he ever recover? I sure hope he'll recover. Look, I'm here to make friends, not enemies, and then I just keep making name puns for Has. Probably have like a whole notebook of potential nicknames for Hazmat. I'm just gonna bury that book somewhere so I'll never have to look at it again. Write it down. No, don't. Has is a cool guy. Don't. Oh dear. Actually, the same thing happened to me, so I'll guess that makes us even, kinda. No, wait, that doesn't even make us even because it wasn't you that made a nickname for me. So, alright. For some reason, people are calling me never mind. Oxidian Gnome. No, that has done before. It's a different one. So now I really don't want to say it if you don't know what it is. Just a little bit. Gnomed. I'm actually surprised no one just keep using that. The other name that they keep using is the one name that I don't want to say out loud. Got G gnomed. Staring at the hip. I get the impression that this one's a little bit thinner. Yeah, it is thinner. Alright, maybe I can make the head a little bit thicker. Oh, you know what? That reminds me of I was looking at Unreal Engine tutorials, and there is this French guy that the entire tutorial is in French, but it got English subtitles, so I could follow along. And he was explaining something about lost weight. No. Wait, what? How did you come up with that conclusion? What, losing weight? No, I was watching a Unreal Engine tutorial. Alright, so this French guy, he was talking about the thickness of certain I want to say polys or something, and the way he pronounced it is always like thick, like this. You know, it sure is burning around here. My boy, the species would. No, I don't. I'm not gonna say that last part out loud. Yet because. Oh, that's what you. No. Like. No, you guys got thicker. No, wait, the head got thinner. That's what I'm talking about. Trying to match this head with the other head. Thicker. Thinner chicken thinner. That looks alright. I keep saying that, but now it looks alright. Kinda. I'm not gonna mess around with that too much. Like, I'm trying to make this as faithful as possible. I say faithful, even though I'm the one that design the damn things. We got them Pete's butts, slam hips. Um, I'm just I just like the look. I swear. Yeah. Yes. It's just a design element that's essential. It's crucial for you guys to have. Take a look. You guys aren't that right? Oh my god, you guys are that white. It's whatever. Don't look at it too much. Actually, there's accent. Yeah, see, it isn't that big. Normal sized, I think. Gotta move the. No, I think this is fine. Or a little bit more. Okay, go to this. Actually, let me do that later. I want to get the. What are those things called? Hip pauldrons? Sure, let's call them hip pauldrons. This move it like, oh god. Okay, we all can agree Tyranitar's the best pool. I have no idea what that looks like, but yeah, sure. Trust me, the movement is crucial to this character. Yeah, it is crucial. It needs the booba. But some people hate the word booba. Try to call him. Or fine, I don't have a different name for booba, but I think we can go back to fun bags or something. Faults. Wait, that's what they called? Faults? So I'm just gonna eyeball it. The Tyranitar is great, but I'm very basic and say Mewtwo's better. Yeah, it's not even a like a biological Pokemon. Like I remember it being a like a genetic experiment, and that's why they called Mewtwo, because it's like second version of Mew. An OG Pokemon as well. Still is. It was, yeah, yeah. And I'm really not up to speed on Pokemon stuff. Like I've been missing out for. People still talk about Pokemon, and feel like I can't really join in the conversations because I not much. Booba. Wait, what is that? Like I just noticed it. There is a boo, and then there's a bleh. To be honest, I like to give boobs dumb names just cause. They're also called. Alright, I hope I don't get into trouble for this, but like naming every type of booba name that I can think of. They're also called sweater puppies sometimes. Not by me. Like I've heard people calling them that. I'm going to be trouble. I think the faults are all done. Even though it's super basic. Like I want to get the general shape in there before moving on to the other. Noob. I like to say Hakuna your Matatas to my female assigning friend. Hakuna your... Hey Sima, I'd like you to Hakuna Matatas. Christ, I hope you don't get slapped in the face. Man, cats are so cute when they're learning. Exactly. My cat was just chilling with a with an Eevee, like with an Eevee plush. Looks very cute. To be honest, I put the plush next to him, but they seem to be vibing. I say that while I put too much effort in. Just needs to be a little bit more. Yeah, like this kinda. The other side. Oh right. Gotta move this away a little bit as well. That's right, you guys are. Each slam. He slapped me so hard, everyone in line was looking at us. Oh goodness. Wait, hang on. I got slapped for way worse. Example, back then best friend moved away, invited me to a movie. It, you know, they looked at her and said, "Damn, you're fat." Yeah, that's deserved. You. Oh, I'm sorry to say the Spike, but yeah, that's kind of deserved. I don't think I've ever gotten slapped in the face for saying stupid shit. Actually, no, now I think about it, like I really try hard to remember something like that, but no, I don't think I've ever been slapped in the face for similar crimes. Never tell a woman she looks fat. Yeah, because that's not a nice thing to say in general. I think. Well, it's one of the jokes you have to bring. No matter the consequence. Right, you know what? With on that regard, I can respect it because I'm also the same way. It's yeah, you have to make that joke. You have to. Told my bro I have 10 fat friends and he is. I have 10 fat friends and he has 6 of them and he just lost his shit. Yeah, it's it's funny. Like if it's not if it isn't malicious in any way, then yeah, it's funny. Or but if people are being uncomfortable around it or whatever, then yeah, then don't. It's no, yeah, it's funny. As long as it's lighthearted, of course, and not like not used maliciously. Yeah, something like this. Okay. Do the next and won't. Yeah. I think that's why there's a whole there's a contest that I've seen on TV where people have to make your mama jokes until the other one is completely dissed and can't think of any better joke. And there's a whole show about that. Like they oh I pressed the yeah your mama joke contest as you will you will. Got this so hard in my life several times, but somewhere so good I had to give props to the people. Yes, there is a sense of like competitiveness to it. Like you want to top the other person or to come out on top with an even better joke. Sometimes you got this so hard you just can't help but just respect that. I think that's also a beautiful thing on its own. But it depends on who you talk to. Like it may seem lighthearted, but to the other person it might be not as lighthearted or something. I think the only intention of hurting others without bringing anything to do was but yeah. That's just being a dick. There's no need for it. As always say, a good joke is smart, a horrible joke is just offensive. Yeah. Yeah, I can get behind that statement. And socially speaking, I'm not really that much of an outgoing person. I try to get along with everyone in the class. Like this happened like way back, and when I started to develop a better social skills and such, So I tried to fit in and make a joke, and then everyone turned to me as if I've insulted someone's mom, and then, Gino, you can't make that's not funny. And then I recalled, and then oh, I thought this I thought it was pretty funny, but thank you for letting me know. And since then, I've been very careful about if you make or meet new people, make new friends or whatever, you kind of just gauge them a little bit, like see what jokes you can make and what jokes to avoid. What happened to my the float turned to 10. There you go, that's better. And whenever I meet people, I just try to like push push the boundaries. Like right, which joke is good enough but not too offensive? Yeah, absolutely. The think line is important. Yes, think before you speak. All that. I've learned that lesson the hard way. The thin line. Oh, that's what you. Yeah, the thin line. But also think. I think self-deprecating jokes is also really funny because it's not because the person making that joke is um, thinking lowly of themselves, but also self-aware at that point. And my absolute favorite like comedians, like yes, comedians is Mr. Louis Anderson. Yes, he makes a lot of fat jokes, but they're very tasteful fat jokes, and he just I don't know. He just comes across as a very pleasant person to hang around with. Like, I don't think I've ever heard him swear at all. Like, he's just that wholesome about it. I'm bad at making jokes, so instead I make bad puns. Oh god. The face of disappointment people is also entertaining. You know what? Yes, I also love bad puns. It's puns are usually low hanging fruit, but sometimes if you make it like a really good pun and it really lands, you just can't help but respect it. Like there has to be like some kind of science to it, making the perfect pun, right moment, the right time, the right opportunity, but also the right delivery. Like it's you can make it as dry as possible and still be funny. But if you try too hard, then the joke just doesn't land at all. Like I'm not a master comedian, but I'm paying attention to these kinds of things. Like I want to, like everyone having a good time. So having a little joke or just make light of a situation where appropriate, then yeah, just let everyone have a good time. But it's really difficult. Like it takes some trial and error to make the perfect joke land. This part is difficult. Like, how does this look like from the side? Oh, geez, that's a wall of text. Real feminist, fun, that men would never be able to. Supposed to do something woman perfected. Yeah, maybe you get in 2 hours, but then you take 1 hour to park the damn car. And see, I admit that was a good one. Also close on a thin line. You flew just enough close to the sun, but not close enough to get your wings burned. Impressive. That's actually really impressive. Then again, she sounds like a typical man hater, but the fact that she admitted that's a good one, she sounds cool in my book. Admitting that you're wrong is not an easy thing to do sometimes, but yeah, if anyone can admit that you're wrong, then they're already a respectable person in my book. Which is annoying because my therapist was like, "You're genuinely funny without meaning to," and now I don't know if she was genuine or just trying to be nice. Yeah. I guess you make that any way that you will. Like maybe she's being nice, or maybe she's being genuine, but also a little bit of both. No, gotta keep rolling with it. Let me do this. Ah, god damn it. I guess that's where the lull part comes in. That wasn't even funny. That's just. Nose is still a bit itchy, but I think I can manage. And it's. Supposed to be a reference sheet, but I'm just going all out on this. Username was made when I was 11, and it's just made to be not. That's impressive. Like if you have an username that's that long and you stick to it, that's actually pretty impressive. Oh boy. Maybe I'm also a bit sick. But should be fine if I take it easy. Latest face is saying a stupid pun, then explain it way too much. I usually am the only one laughing. Oh no. Too many of layers of irony. I'm under so many layers of irony that I don't know what my true self is. Like I've seen it feeling. It still cracks me up. Even not nickname, but get easily attached to stuff like that, so I kept it. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I also used to have a DeviantArt. I put some very embarrassing stuff in there that I don't want to talk about it anymore. But it's you know, everyone probably goes through that phase. Yeah, 11, exactly. I've never had the DeviantArt phase, but that's okay. Yeah. Would I say you're missing out? It's an art site. You post art stuff. There are some cool art people, but a lot of the art is also weird. Like, because depending, you can still go to ArtStation and post your art there. Because a friend of mine browses ArtStation only to get some D&D character design ideas. Think about it. Like a lot of cool art stuff is. You want cool D&D characters? Why not go to ArtStation and take a little gander right there? Never had the DA phase. But, oh wait, I going to do the torso. Actually, how am I going to do the legs? I haven't thought about that. I guess I could make the legs a little bit just yeah, just exactly like this. Like nothing too fancy, but just good enough on their own. Me, it was DeviantArt and Flash game site Congregate. That was my life in middle school. Me too. I've only learned about Congregate like a little bit later, but there's a website that's dedicated to stick figure animation and video game. And yeah, that place was amazing. Killing Spree was one of the classic stick figure animated things. Wonder if the guy ever finished it or maybe just discontinue it. Our first OC was Naruto OC. Tried to smash so I was doing art on paint.net. Oh, paint. Basing. Life was simple back then. I missed that time too. It was a golden age of that type of animation. Very cool. Should make it thinner on the sides so you can kind of see the rest of the leg a bit better. Ah, OCs. My first OCs were Fakemon and Sonic OC. Fakemon animations is my childhood. Game one myself. Yeah, that I respect. And stick figures doing like kung fu or just fighting, and then man, that's truly my childhood. By the time I was on DeviantArt, I jumped into more original stuff. Yeah, you know what? Sonic OCs is what got me doing serious art. I think I've told the stories before where I saw a classmate of mine when I was, say, 14 or something, like around that age, and she was drawing amazing like Sonic characters in Lolita outfits, and at the time they looked amazing, and I was like, wait, she's about my age, and then she draws this cool stuff. I want to do that stuff as well. That's how I became more serious with art. Yeah. I didn't draw my own Sonic OCs, but I did draw. I went from draw this. Yeah, I went from stick figures to stick figures with t-shirts and pants and stuff. So something like this. Actually, they were like balls for hands. Yeah. Sonic characters only the outfit sounds good. Or sus. Oh. Nah, it's just tasteful Lolita outfit. Yeah, tasteful. I mean, she also drew a certain type of stuff, but I'm not gonna go into that. Yeah, it was so long ago, man. It feels like forever ago now. Yes. Who knows what they'll think of next? Oops, that's not a. What? Maybe the. Do you have an acronym? Wait, is the nut button like copyrighted? Because I sure hope it isn't. Like I was doing some research with where the nut sound effect came from. Like it sounds like a Moonbase Alpha text to speech voice, but I downloaded Moonbase Alpha and compared the two, but they sound a little bit different. Maybe I can. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. I just want to focus on the thing, the ref sheet. I'll probably just won't be able to finish it live on stream, but I think I'm gonna finish this off stream somewhere, or continue it on stream again. But yeah, I just wanted to draw little birds again. We should probably do it another time because my note. Also, I don't think I'll be streaming much this time zone because this is something that I wanted to try out, and yeah, trial successful. Like I got the data. See a couple of familiar faces. Well, actually, everyone here is a familiar face so far, except for what's the name again? Gosler Beast, something like that. Yeah, I can. Yeah, Calm, like COM Guzzling Beast. I hope not. Same. I have .com. I see a website. Nice. I assume that's what you're referring to, right? Haha. Nue moment. Oh boy. I have expecting Nue at any moment, but I haven't seen Nue yet. Thing is, you don't really see Nue, you only hear it. Nue has not come yet. Yeah, and Nue isn't here yet. I know what you're trying to say, but no, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna dignify that with a response. It's alright. Now from you, so around this time and really enough for me. Yeah. This is real you course. Like you know what, that might explain why there's not a lot of people or new faces around here. Because I'm streaming in EU time. My main audience is always from the US, which surprises me. So that's why every time I make a schedule, I make sure to put it in EST or EDT instead of my local time. 1425K. Yeah. stream for a little bit long. Actually, 2 hours. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Eh. Alright, I'll stream for another half an hour and just raid into someone that I've set my sights on. But it could be that this person that I wanted to raid into isn't live right now. But we'll see. Yes, that is the whole reason why I'm streaming at this time zone. Because I want, because this is payback. This, hang on, let me put a, because this entire stream is a payback for the 2 raids that I've gotten, but I've never been able to raid into them. So, everything is set in motion. But we'll have to wait and see if it actually succeeds. Because everything can go wrong. Also, welcome back, Billy. You better be well rested. If you aren't, then I'll have. Actually, I'm not your caretaker. You do whatever, man. But do take care of yourself if you're well rested enough. Okay, there we go. Have to work a little bit. Actually, they should be live right now, but it could be that they've canceled at the last moment. But let me. Yeah, they might have canceled, which is fine. Wait a minute. Or not. Hey, I guess we have to wait and see. Russell Jimmy's. Oh man, that's a term that I haven't heard about in a while. Remember, this reminds me of the whole foot lettuce, like controversy. There's a guy that put his foot in buckets of lettuce and boldly claims this is what you're eating if you're at my thing, and everyone just like tried to find location where he's at and call the place that he's working at to let them know that he's putting his foot in the lettuce, because that's highly illegal, of course. And the fake name that they used was Dr. James Russells or something. Number 15. of Chill. What's his name? Chill? I think this playlist has like a bunch of Donkey Kong songs. Never played Donkey Kong before in my entire life, but I recognize how big it is because everyone remembers it. Was it Burger King foot lettuce? Yeah, I thought it was like like Subway or something. First Blood. Bloody hell. Yeah, you redeemed First Blood for the 2nd time. Congrats. Alright, for those who don't know, I accidentally hit the go live button like at the start of the stream because I immediately canceled it because I was still setting up some stuff, like, you know, changing the stream title. Then Spike over here redeemed First Blood before I actually went live for real. Double kill. Exactly. Well, this is your win, but you spent 50 intel points on that, but yeah, I'll take it. I'll accept it. Just kind of hoping more people will show. Yeah, it's alright. I've anticipated this happening, especially since it's not the usual time zone that I'm streaming in. Yeah, it's fine. My G's, 50 G's of mine's gone. Oh no, your intel. Wait, can I refund? How do I refund stuff? I think I can. Give me a. Here you go. Request you. I don't see anything. Oh, right, because I turned it off. Fine. Yeah, the thing is, the first blood redeem doesn't need to be cute in order to be redeemed. Not sure what else to do with first blood redeem. Let me take another look at this one. There's two lines going through like this. This one doesn't have that. To change the design back again. Ordered like this, but let's not change it too much. Alright, it's that time of the year again. Time for feet. For some reason my cat likes to smell my mouth. Ugh. That means you gotta brush your teeth more often, because I've been told that cats like strong smells. So you have very bad breath, or there's something about your mouth that smells really strong. Or it could be something else entirely different, so don't take my word for it. That's what I've been told. You know, a friend of mine, well, I just eat. Yeah, that explains it. A friend of mine has cat. Like, it's not his cat, but like the neighbor's cat that like to come and visit every so often. And that cat likes to just put his head into his shoes and just sniffs it. So we all always joke that, haha, this cat has a foot fetish, and because he keeps sniffing my shoes. Thing is, he has very bad smelling feet. Like if he takes off his shoes, then you can just smell it from a distance. Well, luckily he has ways to counter that with I don't know. There's some ways to make your feet smell less bad. The only cat that we got that does that. Ah, okay. But yeah. Cats are attracted to strong smells. Or they like strong smells a lot. But maybe something like feet is very important. That's where your whole body is resting on. Still itchy. Goddamn. Think of ending the stream early, but let's keep going. What do you guys think of this so far? Be honest. Does it suck? No, there's another thing. Like take care of yourself. You too, Billy. You take care of yourself as well, and just sleep more often. Yeah. The thing is, I'm okay with criticisms, but it has to be something that I can work with. You know. Seeing like criticisms or advice that says, "Ah, it sucks." All right, why does it suck? Like, give me something to work with. No, I don't like it. All right, good. Thanks for letting me know. I'll just, I don't know. Good so far. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's just saying looking good so far just makes me think, all right, I'm on the right track, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. The other thing that I've learned as an artist is only show progress if it's like 80% done, because I have the tendency to like share each and every single step even though it's not entirely finished yet. Like they see like a very rough sketch of something and they can't really tell, and then I have to ask, does it look alright? But yeah, dude, I don't know what it is. Like finish it, like finish it if it's like 80% done, and then show it back to me. Trying to go into pixel art since I like how it looks, though I'm lazy. Better to be lazy than to kill, but I also have lazy day when it comes to art. Like sometimes I really want to make art, I just don't feel like it. I don't not in the right mindset. I just don't. But if it's take too long to get something done, then I have to force myself to do it because I know I can make some fun stuff. So I'm trying to make it more entertaining in some way. Like the great Reggie Fils-Aime, excuse me, Fils-Aime, I guess. Like he once said, if it's not fun, why bother? Quoting random people. Probably have to make some quotes of myself. Like say something so profound that people quote you on it. I don't think I have it in me to do that. I'll try. I gotta take a sip of water. It's fun, but they say, Aaron, give me a second. Nah, just kidding. I knew that I was muted. I took a peppermint, so maybe it helps clear out my nose a bit better. Like, here's a pro tip: whenever you have a stuffed nose, eating raw onion, like bits and pieces of raw onion, might work clearing out your nose, or eating peppermint or chewing gum. Not sure if it works 100%, but it should work. I mean, you can still try it out and see if it works, because if it doesn't, then thing is, if you have a allergic reaction, like your arm itches or whatever, and it just won't stop, a best way to treat that is with something minty. Yeah, interesting. So whenever your arm itches real bad, and like if it's like a genuine allergic reaction, you can put toothpaste on it, like minty toothpaste, to alleviate the irritations. I've been told that it would work, but it's not very successful. If you have like a skin condition, then you're better off just going to a dermatologist and ask for a prescription like medicine. Call it. But yeah. Wait, if this guy is facing a little bit more, then maybe this arm needs to be a bit further. Like this. Okay. So this part actually do like this. Select. Yeah, you guys are extra white now. That's course of. This is kind of, I guess, the best width. So I guess in that case, I probably should make the legs a little bit more thinner. Yeah. This crank it down the teeth a little bit. Move it more to the. All right. Looks a bit better. Okay, but now I have to plug this hole again. There's no enter. I'll fix it later. There we go. Yeah, man, we're making steady progress with this. Like, this is how I usually draw. Like, it takes a long time before I finally have something tangible. Right, looks like the person that I want to read into is live right now, but I'm gonna uh, stream for another 50 minutes, and then plenty of time to finish this. I don't wanna, like, fix the Is it bad form to plan a stream just so you can rate into someone else's stream? Because I'm not entirely sure about the streaming culture. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's fair. There are some people that just rate with one person for the explicit purpose of being shouted out by a larger streamer. Um, I don't want that to be my reason for rating into someone. The only reason why I rate into someone is just to like drop off all my remaining views into someone else's stream and then just check them out instead of just having me being the one being shouted out. Having a shout out is nice, and it's also common courtesy to shout someone out if you've been rated by them. And I try to learn these kinds of little things that of streaming culture, like barking, I guess. Give you guys a little bit of manipulator fingers to make it a little bit thinner. There you go. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have you guys spread your legs this much. Thinking of like doing it like this, like standing upright. I wonder if I can do that. Might have to increase the length. Oh wait, I'm gonna bend this part because the foot is good as it is for now. Okay, let me check. Yeah, it looks a bit awkward. Backward. Alright then. Maybe I should move this a little bit side. Bit forward? This one a little backward. Like there's a lot of like fiddling around with the Oh, thank you for the hug redeeming, Billy. There you go. Like it requires a lot of fiddling around until you get maybe not the perfect pose, but a perfect representation of oh boy. Yeah, of this. Okay, hang on. So keep this bent. Bend this a little bit more. So. Or this should be bent a little bit further to the this should be and it is like a lot of fiddling around. That's just the nature of my art style. But if it's gonna be like a neutral pose, like I at least want it to look interesting. It is actually very difficult. Okay, let me switch it. Like that's why I put these things to the side. So if I flip the thing that I'm drawing on, then I know for sure that this thing is directly in the middle. There you go. Okay, let's try. Then make the legs a little bit taller. I hope the redeems that are happening so far isn't too distracting. Like the loading screens that some of you might have seen is like, there's a lot of moving stuff going on. Very jarring to see it happening all at the same time. I'm trying to make this, I don't know what to call it, like ADHD friendly. Like a friend of mine that has ADD, he just can't concentrate unless there's something happening in the background, which is strange. Like you would think that is, oh boy, that it would be more distracting to have something else happening in the background. But then again, everyone is wired a little bit differently. So hey, if it works for him, then sure, why not? A little bit thinner. I always tell him, dude, if you have ADD, don't forget to SUBTRACT. And it took him a couple of tries until he finally got that joke. I don't know. I'm just not happy with this. Like, it feels too static. Like, I need to move forward a little bit more. This, a little bit like this. I guess I can grab the entire torso. Move this entire part and put it like so. And this entire part moved. Alright, it already looks a little bit more interesting, but now there's these like artifacts happening all over. Might have to fix that again. Mark, remember making like a Photoshop file with a character in it for a friend of mine, and he keep complaining that there's a lot of artifacts going around in my drawings, and I don't know, I just didn't think much of it. Like sometimes it's whenever you're sketching, you leave all these like stray lines somewhere like this, but you can't really see them unless it's like unless you're looking for it. And I've discovered a trick to notice these things by turning on the outer glow. So there's like a small dot somewhere in this layer. You can just see it as red dots all over the place. And some of my stuff has literally covered with many small dots, like small artifacts around, as if it's like a compressed PNG or JPEG, rather. So now I'm very self-conscious about leaving artifacting in my drawings. I love when you had the red line around it. It reminds me of Aurora. Yeah, that's also where the kinda, but not really where the red outline comes from in the in the redeems. How do I clearly yourself? There we go. Oh, oh, immediately recognized it. Yeah, it wasn't intentional. I just like the red color, and the way to personalize it a little bit further is to give it a red outline. Then I think it was Sin who mentions that it kind of looks like a Risk of Rain item. A red item nonetheless, because it's one of the rarer ones and most powerful ones. Going for a while. I think I'm gonna finally get the color art. How do I add? Okay, maybe I got something. Sinwood says horror nerd, basically. Yeah. Love for Sin. I guess I can, but then it kind of blocks the. Sure, let's give it a shot. It's yeah, that's love Risk Rain as well. Yeah, I've played the original game. It's alright, but then Risk Rain 2 is like step in the right direction. It's fun if you play it with friends, and on your own is kind of fun as well to quickly jump into. But yeah, I think I still need to play with a couple of characters, but I think it's just best played with friends. Oh my god, Risk of Rain. Nice. Kind of same size, but not a little bit smaller. And then we, but also not really. Kind of difficult to make it symmetrical, but from a very specific different angle. Like I just go in without a plan. Like I have a vague idea of what I want to draw, but don't know how to achieve it. Just 4? I don't know, just keep it. Hey there. Yeah. Yeah, I've alright, there is another game that I want to stream like later this week. I think it's on a Sunday. Yeah. A little game called Stasis Bone Totem. Like apparently it's a sort of sequel to the game Stasis. I've never played Stasis before, so I thought it was like the first in its series. But now that I know there is a first game, I might have to check that out as well. Bone Totem? I mean Hauntlet? Sure, yes. It kind of looks like. Actually, I'm gonna show the schedule. Is it? There it is. Oh, it's this thing, Stasis Bone Totem. And I've seen bits and pieces of the game itself, like the art. They even have cutscenes, which looks very fancy. From the gameplay cutscenes, it looks like some indie game title with some interesting stuff. But when I saw the cutscene, I was like, oh wow, this is probably like a well prepared indie team or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into, but I'll guess we'll have to see going this Sunday. At hang on, 3 p.m. EST, new game, like the usual streaming time. Today is Wednesday. All right, I'll plug myself on my own stream. Ah, I'll stick around. Actually, let me check my rating target real quick. Like I made a little bit of progress with this thing, but might have... Are they still doing? Wait, why are you still holding it back? And you know, because otherwise I'll have to bring it back up again in case someone else redeems it. I'm not giving you a free bonk, Billy, if that's what you're asking. Hehe. Still not quite deep. Alright, so now I can only focus on this thing, and I think I see what I... And maybe I have to raise the... just the teeth a little bit. Don't check your Twitter. I went through your art tag. I mean, cat did, of course. What did you find on my art tag? I mean, I don't have anything bad on my art tag, right? At least I hope not. But this is very finicky. I really... Right, here's the issue that I have. I'm a bit of a perfectionist, and it has to be perfect. Like, it has to be good. But the problem is, if you're a perfectionist, then you just keep working on it forever until it's like exactly the way that you want it to be. But at some point, you have to let go and start like focusing on other aspects of the thing that you're working on. That actually looks... Right, I might have to shrink down this fault. Forgot what's it called already. Are you still there? What are these things called again? Left. That's all right. I found everything. What? Jeez. We can't give up now. For the redeem. Also, not.
Not.
There you go. Hi, Cryptic. Welcome, welcome. Just in time. I was about to almost end the stream, and I think my plan is going to start. Alright, what time is it? I think this is about fine for now. I'm not gonna stream or do another stream like this, but I will try to work on this further off. Do a like a back view, right out. All right, can start the raid. Thank you everyone for joining in, and the raid message is typing in box payback raid. There you go, and you could also just the not redeem like this. All right, let me prepare the raid. We are raiding into whiskey. Alright, I'm gonna start the raid and running smooth. Everything is set up. No? Oh, jeez. Thanks, Mimic. Alright, let me put this away and let me thank everyone involved in this. Whiskey to... Hang on, let me... Yeah, alright. This was Exceedy Gino, and thank you to everyone for joining in. Until next time, bye-bye.
But I'm still going to, I'm going to put up a
To tell you the truth,
throne
I'm not
link
sure I
after
wanted
this
to know the
stream.
answers anymore.
Also, all of the stream bots are uploaded now, and I'm starting to upload old VODs, starting with the Soldier ones, into my YouTube
For a
VOD
man his
archive.
age,
Also,
the innate body
Auxilagino,
was
welcome,
unbelievably
welcome to the
resilient,
stream.
remarkably flexible.
How was your stream today?
His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still, after
Payback
all these
raid?
years of flying in the outer layers of
Damn,
the as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain.
You are bringing me peanuts?
The human body is fragile.
I don't mind
But it
peanuts.
was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's
Oh, you
second
drew your
sortie,
followers.
he
That's
used
a
flight
lovely
suit that
idea.
was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff. By the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Oh, hey, that's me shooting him.
The suit was ineffective.